Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be using the oval makeup brushes. They came out probably a year and a half ago by Artiste, was the original maker I believe. But these are much cheaper and they're all very dense brushes and they are very different from the regular makeup brushes. And they have one for powder, one for foundation. They have another one for bronzer and contouring. There's another one for eyeshadow. This looks like it's for eyeliner. And this is an even thinner eyeliner brush. I'm assuming that these are to blend out your eyeshadow. I would recommend them to anyone who is just looking for different brushes to play around with or to use. So I do hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial I've created for you. If you'd like to purchase these brushes, they are on eBay, and this is the rose and black. So today I'm going to try for the first time to use these. I'm very excited to try them, but first I'm going to go in with some foundation. For foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever HD. The color I use is 120. You can just do it however you want. If you want more coverage or less coverage, you can try this however you want. What I was figuring is that these brushes will take up a lot of the product, but I'll see. So far I do like how this brush spreads your foundation out. It blends it very well. Next I'm just going to go in with some concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. You're going to see how well I like this one to blend it out. I'm going to try to use a foundation brush for this. I'm not sure which one is the best one to use. I guess it works okay for the concealer. Now I'm going to move on to the powder to set my face, and for this I'm going to be using the biggest brush, and I'll see how this works. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. It looks like it's caking it on too thick on the brush. Applying it okay, but I feel like it may be taking off some of the foundation. Next I'm going to move on to bronzer, and to bronze my face I'm just going to use this brush right here. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells very good. It smells like coconut. What I used for the bronzer brush, and I would use it for a contour brush. I do think that one works very well. I'm also going to use that brush for the blush, but I'll try that in a little while. Next, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. And for the eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Toofaced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. First, I'm going to go on with the Coconut Cream eyeshadow right here. I honestly do feel that these actually blend much faster than the regular brushes as far as applying the product and blending them out. Next, I'm going to go on with this brush right here. I'm going to use that to put on my transition eyeshadow color. I guess you could use it as eyeliner as well if you wanted. For that, I'm just going to go on with the peanut butter color. It's this color right here. Next, I'm going to be going in with the blueberry swirl, and that's this blue color right here. I probably shouldn't be going in with such a bold color since this is my first time using the brushes, but I'm just trying to see how they work. I'm going to be using this brush right here. I'm not sure if these colors are showing up good on camera. Usually with other brushes, these are very pigmented colors, but I'm finding that with these brushes, it takes away some of the pigmentation in these eyeshadows, which I can still see it. I'm not sure how good it's showing up on camera though. I'm going to go back to using my blending brush for the transition, just so that there are no harsh lines. Use a little more of the peanut butter. Now I'm going to go in under my lash line. I'm going to use those same colors that we used on the top lid on the bottom lid. Next, I'm going to go in with some white eyeliner and just put that on my lower lid. If you wanted this to be a more intense look, you could go in with black on your waterline and on the top, but I'm just going to go with the white for today. Next, I'm going to go in with the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Mascara. As you can tell from my videos, I don't go in any particular order with my makeup. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with the Shroom by MAC. It's just a white color. It has a little bit of sheen in it. To put that on, I'm just going to use this brush right here. It's very thin. Let's see how that works. Probably could also be used as an eyeliner brush if you wanted a real tight eyeliner. I don't even see a difference. Next, I'm going to go in with my blush. I'm going to be using this brush right here, and hopefully it won't be too wide, but I'm going to try it. And for the blush today, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rose Champagne color. I do feel like you have to use more product for these brushes, but they do blend pretty well overall. not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but it looks pretty in person, the way that this brush blends out. I'm just going to go with the same brush that I used for the inner corner highlight. I'm going to use that to highlight above my cheeks as well. For that, I'm going to be using the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpt and Highlight. Just going to put some on the brush. That's not hardly showing up. For some reason it's showing up better on camera. Usually it's the opposite. Usually things don't show up on the camera as good as they do in person, but with that, it's showing up better on the camera than it is in person. And if you want, you can just put a little bit of that on the tip of your nose. Some people like to put it on their chin and right here. You can put it highlighter wherever you'd like. For the lipstick, I'm going to be going in with the Bare Minerals Moxie Make Your Move. It's this color right here. It's like a pinky mauve color. I'm just going to be going over that with the Buxom lip gloss. This is called Pink Lady. And this will complete the look I've created for you today. I will have to say these did blend very well. The only ones that I found did not work too good was the eyeshadow and the inner corner highlight brushes, but I could have been using the wrong brushes for those. I'm not sure. But this brush and this brush did not work for. But I did not use this brush. I did not use this other brown brush. I'm not sure what those are for. I did use the other ones. But overall, I would say they're very good brushes. I'm going to use them some more, and I feel like this made the makeup application go a lot faster. And the brushes are very soft. I bought these on eBay and they were $23. But that's not bad for 10 brushes. I think that's pretty cheap. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.